Oh, hi. Okay, my name is Lukman Makhtar. You can call me Mr. Luke or Cikgu Luke, and welcome to my channel. So, I am currently a student in one of the public universities in Malaysia, but I would prefer to call myself a future English teacher. And as a future English teacher, I need to familiarize myself with the government document, especially when it is related to education. Today, I'll be explaining on the Surat Pekeliling Ikhtisas Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia, Bilangan 6, Tahun 2019. As you can see, this is the Surat Pekeliling Ikhtisas Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia Bilangan 6 tahun 2019, and it is regarding the implementation of Curriculum Standard Sekolah Menengah, which is the KSSM for the upper form, as well as the implementation of subject packages starting from the year 2020. First and foremost, we need to understand about the objective of Surat Pekeliling Ikhtisas, which is the SPI. And the objective is to inform regarding the implementation of Curriculum Standard Sekolah Menengah, which is the KSSM. And this only focuses on the Menengah Atas, which is the upper form. And another objective is to focus on the implementation of subject packages in all secondary schools, including the special education in Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia, which is the KPM, or also known as the MOE, as well as the increase in numbers of subjects from 2020. This SPI is effective from the first day of the 2020 school session. For those of you who didn't know about KSSM, KSSM is actually the national curriculum used by all secondary schools in the national education system, as provided in accordance with Section 18 under the Education Act 1996. The implementation of KSSM is through the use of DSKP, which is the Document Standard Curriculum dan Pentaksiran. There are three attachments included in the SPI. The first attachment states the list of the core subjects, the compulsory subjects, and the elective subjects. And among of these subjects, it also states the minimum number of hours needed to be taken by students per year for each subject. As you can see, this is the first attachment in the SPI, where it comprises the core subjects and the compulsory subjects. For the core subjects, first we have the Bahasa Melayu, and the minimum hour needed to be taken by students per year is 128 hours. For English, 112 hours. For mathematics and science, also 112 hours. For history, which is sejarah, is 64 hours. For pendidikan Islam, is 96 hours. And for pendidikan moral, is also 64 hours. For the compulsory subject, we have pendidikan jasmani dan pendidikan kesihatan, which is 64 hours need to be taken by the students per year. For elective, we move on to the attachment number 2. The second attachment lists out all the elective subjects that are offered in the SPI, as well as the number of minimum hours per year which is need to be taken by the students for each subject. The electives are divided into several categories. The first one is language electives, humanities and arts electives, Islamic education electives, and STEM electives. For STEM electives, it is divided into three parts. The first part is the pure science and additional mathematics. The second part is applied science and technology. The third part is the vocational subjects. As I mentioned earlier, for attachment number 2, the electives are divided into 4 categories, which is language electives, humanities and arts electives, Islamic education electives, and STEM electives. For language electives, for Bahasa Arab, 96 hours is the minimum requirement for the students need to be taken per year. And for the rest, which is Bahasa Cina, Tamil, Iban, Kadazan Dusun, Semai, Perancis, Jepun, German, Korea, and Bahasa Cina Komunikasi, the number of hours need to be taken by students per year is 64 hours. For humanities and arts electives, we have prinsip perakaunan, ekonomi, perniagaan, and pengajian keusahawanan,
which has the same requirement minimum number hours per year, which is 96 hours. And then we have pendidikan seni visual, pendidikan muzik, geografi, kesusasteraan Melayu komunikatif, kesusasteraan Cina, and kesusasteraan Tamil, which has the number of 64 hours minimum requirement per year need to be taken by the students. And for kesusasteraan Inggeris, it's either 64 hours or 32 hours per year. For Islamic education electives, we have Pendidikan Al-Quran dan As-Sunnah, Pendidikan Syariah Islamiah, and Tasawwur Islam, and all of them have 96 hours per year need to be taken by the students, minimum number per hours. And for mata pelajaran KBD, we have Usuluddin, Al-Syariah, Al-Lughah Al-Arabiyah Al-Mu'assirah, 128 hours, and Al-Adab wal Al-Balaghah 80 hours, and Al-Manahij Al-Ulum Al-Islami for 48 hours. And for mata pelajaran KBT, we have Hifz Al-Quran 320 hours, Maharat Al-Quran 80 hours, Turath Dirasa Al-Islamiyah 96 hours, Turath Bahasa Arab 96 hours, and Turath Al-Quran wal As-Sunnah for 80 hours. Moving to attachment 2, part 2, we have three types of STEM electives, which is pure science and additional mathematics, applied science and technology, and vocational subjects. For pure science and additional mathematics, we have physics, chemistry, biology, and additional mathematics for 96 hours. Then we have applied science and technology, which is sains tambahan, grafik komunikasi teknikal, asas kelestarian, pertanian, sains rumah tangga, reka cipta, sains komputer, sains sukan, pengajian kejuruteraan awam, pengajian kejuruteraan mekanikal, pengajian kejuruteraan elektrik dan elektronik, and lukisan kejuruteraan. And all of them have 96 hours need to be taken by students per year. And lastly, we have vocational subjects where we have 256 hours per year need to be taken by the students for all the subjects. And the subjects are pembinaan domestik, pembuatan perabot, produksi reka tanda, menservis peralatan elektrik domestik, rekaan dan jahitan pakaian, catering dan penyajian, landscape dan nursery, tanaman makanan, reka bentuk grafik digital, produksi multimedia, pemprosesan makanan, aquaculture dan haiwan rekreasi, pendawaian domestik, menservis automobil, gerontologi asas dan geriatrik, penjagaan muka dan penggayaan rambut, asuhan dan pendidikan awal kanak-kanak, hiasan dalaman, kerja paip domestik, kimpalan arka dan gas, menservis motosikal dan juga menservis peralatan penyejukan dan penyamanan udara.
The last attachment, which is attachment 3, is the guideline for the implementation of subjects according to the packages offered. The subjects have been divided into two packages in order to give more options for the students to choose subjects according to their liking, interest, and their capability in the learning context. The two packages offered are Humanities and Arts and STEM, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics.
For the STEM package, one of the three criteria need to be fulfilled by the student. Let's go through all the criteria one by one. Basically, STEM package in 8.1 focuses on students who wish to further their studies in the field of science, medicine and health, engineering, biotechnology, and so on. For STEM Package 8.2, it focuses on students who wish to further their studies in engineering, computer science, design, manufacturing technology, accounting, and so on. And lastly, for STEM Package 8.3, it focuses on students who wish to further their studies in business, fashion design, hospitality, new media design, and so on. For the first criteria, 8.1, students need to take all pure science subjects, namely physics, chemistry, biology, and additional mathematics. And if you can see from the three examples shown, all the four subjects, which is physics, chemistry, biology, and additional mathematics, are in the electives section. Students can add some of the core subject and the elective subjects. However, in the elective subjects or pure science subjects, which is the four subjects I mentioned earlier, is compulsory, need to be taken for the 8.1. For 8.2, students need to take at least two subjects from pure science subjects, additional mathematics, as well as at least one subject from the applied science and technology in STEM electives or subject which is not from STEM electives. You can refer to the examples shown in the picture. For 8.3, students need to take at least two subjects from the applied science and technology in STEM electives or any one of the subjects from the vocational MPV. You can refer 8.3 in the pictures shown.
Apart from the STEM package, there is also Humanities and Arts package. This package is catered to students who wish to take multiple subjects from language electives, Islamic education electives, and humanities and arts electives.
So these are the three examples for humanities and arts package under attachment 3.
In conclusion, the subject package for the upper form is in line with the aspirations of Pelan Pembangunan Pendidikan Malaysia 2013 to 2025, and the intention of the KPM is to ensure that more upper form students can make a choice of subject packages that suits to their inclinations, interests, and the abilities, as well as providing added value to continue their education at tertiary level or venture to their chosen career field. That's all for me. Thank you.